Hi, thank you all for coming tonight. My name's Mary Himes. I joined the board of the Greenwich Center for the Arts about a year ago because I believe in the importance of the arts, and I would really love to see an arts center in the center of Greenwich. My exposure to the arts began at a really young age when my mom used to take me to these crazy art galleries starting at the age of 4. And I think because of that exposure, I went on, as an adult to study environmental design, and then I now work as a stylist and an editor for At Home magazine. The Greenwich Center for the Arts has a really diverse board of governors. There are people who are involved in the arts, in business and finance, in government, and some in fundraising. We all have either participated in or supported the arts. And I think most board members are here, so if you could all stand up so people can see us in the dark. Thank you. We've also requested that Peter Tessie appoint 2 additional board members who will represent the town, and we hope he'll do that soon. So why did we come up with the concept of a community arts center? Well, I think we all love the idea of giving something back to this town that has offered us so much. I think we're all excited by the idea of creating something really unique and special here in Greenwich. And we love the idea that our kids and our family and our friends can study and enjoy the arts here at home in a really top-notch facility. So myself, just a couple of weekends ago, I took my 2 daughters, who are 8 and 5 years old, into the city, to the new Vic Theatre, to see a production of Rapunzel. And it was a really great British production where Rapunzel had dreadlocks, which, my 8 and 5-year-old thought that was like the greatest thing they'd ever seen. But really, I made the trek in, as do many of my friends and colleagues, because I really want to expose my little girls to inspiring theater and hope that they also will develop this love of the arts that I have. And it really occurred to me that we should have this in Greenwich. We should have access to the best performances and the best classes available. Thank you. We should be able to take a painting class in a light-filled art studio. We should be able to watch an independent film or a play by the acting company or the Connecticut Playmakers, either in a soaring theater space or in a more intimate black box theater. We shouldn't have to go to Portchester, to Stamford, to Norwalk or SUNY Purchase or New York City to appreciate high-quality art, nor should the local performers and professionals have to go elsewhere to perform. The Greenwich Choral Society has to go to Norwalk because we here in Greenwich do not have an appropriate space. The Alliance Française just had their French Film Festival, and I gather they had to do it at SUNY Purchase because, again, we don't have an appropriate space. There should be a place here in Greenwich for all of us to enjoy the arts. So we came up with the idea for an arts center when the Board of Ed stated that they needed to find new office spaces because, as Superintendent Leverett stated, the Havemeyer building is crumbling. The building is unsafe, fire hazard, there are no sprinklers anywhere. It's non-compliant with ADA code requirements. And there are huge amounts of really precious space being wasted. There is a beautiful auditorium, a theater with a proscenium, and it's just sitting there really wasting away, and that shouldn't be happening. So we have a couple of options here in town regarding this building. I think I need the next slide. Thank you. It could revert back to municipal use. That's option number 1. However, because of the huge cost to the taxpayer to upgrade and renovate the building, that has already been rejected once when it was considered for the public safety building. And to our knowledge, other than ours, there have been no other definitive proposals. Another option would be for the town to rent it out for commercial use. But again, we taxpayers would have to foot the bill of approximately $23 to $25 million just to bring the building up to code for office use. Now that's the cost of bringing it up to code without changing the floor plan, a floor plan that is perfect for a school, but is not even remotely relevant for office use, department stores. It's not relevant for anything other than sort of educational purposes. If the town sells the building, the town would lose control of a contributing structure to the Greenwich Municipal Center Historic District, a district that is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. It would also have to sell the appropriate number of parking spaces required by municipal code, which would mean we'd all lose more parking spaces on the avenue, both at day and at night times. Option 4, to demolish the building, is for so many reasons really unacceptable. First of all, the building was a gift, and also it was the first truly monumental piece of architecture in town, and it set the precedent for many of the other really beautiful buildings that we have and we appreciate in our town. It also goes against the 4th stated goal of the 1998 POCD. So our option number 5, to create through public and private partnerships an art center that would revitalize the downtown of Greenwich, that would help local businesses and give an historic building new life and cost the taxpayers nothing, is the best option. And we all hope you'll support our vision. Thank you.